What is up, my coked out orangutans? You ready for Spawn issue number 270? Let's go. Cyan has escaped the facility, and everybody's freaking out because this has never happened before. But Spawn and Cyan have transported, collapsing on the floor into Spawn's apartment. Spawn's like, what the hell just happened? And Cyan's like, I'm hungry. And he's like, listen, don't play any games. You escaped from the facility, so now they're definitely looking for you. She tells him that he talks too much, and why is he afraid of them anyway? Then we transition over to Mr. Shade. He's walking into his big old penthouse up in here. And inside he finds his boss. He goes up to him, tells him that the guy didn't take the deal. And his boss is like, well, why don't we go and pay him a visit then? And he shows a ton of gas masks inside of a wardrobe. And then he puts one on, saying that some men need guidance to see the errors of their ways. After we skip back over to Cyan and Al, you see Al wants to comfort her. He's kind of confused as to how she could do this crazy shit. So he decides, alright, I'm gonna open the blinds. And she's like, ah! And then he's like, whoa, shut the fuck up. And after Cyan asks once again where they are, and Spawn realizes she lost all recollection of what happened. And that's when he realized he needs to take her back to this fucking place. After we move on to Terry being interrogated by this guy, he's asking Terry about the drugs he gave to his daughter. He's saying they know about them, and he threatens Terry's career. Now, Terry's like, am I supposed to be afraid of this? And he's like, no, but this is where practicality comes in. This is where common sense comes in and your sense of self-preservation. See, we don't want anything to do with you. We just want Al Simmons. And he's like, Al Simmons is dead. And then the interrogator is like, so we've heard, as he puts down pictures of Al Simmons. The interrogator mentions Cyan, and Terry tries to threaten him. The guy's like, save your threats, we've heard it all before, you're in no position to threaten us. Then he notices that Cyan has disappeared from the facility, so he uses that to get information out of Terry. We switch to Cagliostro, and he can sense that Spawn's nearby him. He tells him that he needs to improve that, and then he says, what brought you here? You? How'd you find me? And Spawn says, I didn't. The suit did. Then Cog asks him what he wants, and Spawn's like, well, Cyan has developed some weird ass abilities. Tell me what's going on. Cog says, then it has begun then. And Spawn's like, what? Cog says, nothing. Where is she now? And Spawn tells him that he sent her back, and Cog's like, what? You left her alone? What are you doing? Let's take us back. Let's go. And then Spawn's like, alright. So he uses his cape to teleport Cagliostro. Then after they arrive, Cog pretty much reiterates what happened with Spawn and Cyan, how they transported in the dark and all that shit. And Cog says, wait, if she was in the dark, we're gonna need to keep her in the light as much as possible, even if it's just a lamp. And then the SWAT team breaks out by Spawn's apartment. That's right, to be continued, motherfuckers. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.